Hey, Myrtle Beach is 75 years old this year, and everyone is invited to an event tomorrow night to see what life was like in the city so many years ago.
WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center with details on Goodbye to 75. Are you behind bars, Amanda?
Yes, Sidra, we're desperate. Help us, guys. How do we get out of here? I don't even know what we did to wind up in here.
Gosh, I don't either. We need a key help.
So we're here at the convention center, and this is a really neat event that's going on here this weekend. Talk a little bit about it.
Well, we're doing this, of course, with the city of Myrtle Beach, and it's a fundraiser for the Long Bay Symphony. And we're just going to take people back into time and let them relive the days when Myrtle Beach was exactly what they're going to see when they come through the front door. And they're going to go over to the Bowery and sit down and have something to drink, wander over to Peach's Corner, have a foot-long hot dog, and then the kids are really going to enjoy the cotton candy machine. We've got the old cotton candy machine that we originally had when we first started Myrtle Beach.
That's really neat. Yeah, they're seriously just recreating the old Myrtle Beach right here in the convention center. And now you've been here for a very long time. You're kind of new to town.
Yeah,
what do you think about all this?
Well, it's neat. It's such an opportunity because being here for 8 years, you know, we've experienced Myrtle Beach. We get to see all that Myrtle Beach gets to offer as a community, but what a great opportunity to be able to look back and see what Myrtle Beach was like back in the 50s and 60s, and to be able to see a lot of the folks that we'll have here being able to, you know, from Southside Pharmacy, being able to serve coffee and to do things like that, things that we didn't experience today, that we can look back and say what a great opportunity it was and how much fun it was to be a part of Myrtle Beach back then.
Absolutely, and people can come do that. And this is what the Myrtle Beach Jail used to look like, and I just have one quick question for you. Did you ever find yourself behind these bars?
I'll never tell.
Nice.
Hey, what happens in Myrtle Beach stays in Myrtle Beach, right?
Obviously. Well, tomorrow night's event is from 5:30 until 8:30.
Yeah, some of the proceeds will benefit the Long Bay Symphony.
Speaking of our past, if you're interested to know what life was like in Myrtle Beach when you were young, or maybe you weren't even born yet, organizers for an event being held tomorrow plan to provide a nostalgic experience.
WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center with details on Goodbye to 75. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. Yes, they're totally recreating downtown Myrtle Beach right here at the convention center. And first of all, Paul, thank you for bailing me out of jail, because earlier I was right over here, and I guess he's still stuck in there. He doesn't have any friends.
I think he spent too much time in the Bowery.
Yeah, the jig is up. This is what happened. Too much time in the Bowery, and I was just guilty by association.
Okay. I believe that too. Yeah.
So take a look. We've got the Bowery back here.
We've been working on this morning, and we built it back in our shop and moved it out here this morning, got it going up, and we're just about done with it.
Yeah, I think we're missing something though.
Yeah, gosh, I believe we need to buy a vowel.
Can we buy a vowel?
Is there an E? Vanna?
An E,
is there an
Vanna?
E?
Oh, here
there
we
she
go,
is.
right here.
Oh, go ahead.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and take that up
All
and
right.
put it on there. Let's talk about what the Bowery used to be like. I mean, it's still here
in
downtown.
It's been here since, 1944. It used to be a hangout for the airmen at the air base. And of course, through the years, it's kind of changed. And you know, if you've ever been there, it's an experience. And we're trying to recreate that experience here. The Bowery staff will be here. They'll have their bar stools. We'll have a bar here and their favorite beverages. It'll be fun.
Really a neat thing that's going to go on. People are going to walk in here and they're going to literally step back in time, just like Myrtle Beach used to be.
That's right. And they won't have to worry about the weather.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Guys.
What a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah, that sounds cool. Kind of bringing to life these places within the convention center.
Yeah, I love the Bowery House, too. It's like the home of Alabama.
Absolutely.
You know, yeah.
And they mentioned Vanna White, which I hear she's from North Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to check it out, tomorrow night's event is from 5:30 to 8:30.
Yeah, and some of those proceeds will benefit the Long Bay Symphony. Hey, Myrtle Beach is celebrating its diamond anniversary as the city turns 75 years old this year.
And then tomorrow night, everyone's invited to an event to see pictures and artifacts of what life was like in the city in its beginning. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center, already seeing some of those cool artifacts at the Goodbye to 75 event. Hey, Amanda.
That's right. You literally are going to be walking back in time when you walk into the convention center. It's going to be really neat to see what Myrtle Beach was like way back when. And you were talking about the artifacts. We've got a lot of pictures from Jack Thompson behind us here. And there's going to be pictures here that nobody has ever seen before, right?
Yeah, exactly. Jack's got about 300 pictures, 5x7s, and he's going to bring them and he's going to sell them.
That's
And
really exciting.
it is exciting. He's very nice to do things like that for us.
You know, for the people who are not from around here like you, it's really neat because you get to look back and see how Myrtle Beach was. And for the people that are from here, I bet you find some pictures of yourself when you were younger.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely. It's kind of a shock.
Yeah, and what do you think about all this? Are you excited to step back in time?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, to be able to see the way that the city of Myrtle Beach and just the way that the Long Bay Symphony has been able to partner together and create just a special just experience for people to step back in and see Myrtle Beach back in the 50s and 60s and have a great time with it.
Yeah, and real quick, you were here. I want to know your favorite thing about being in Myrtle Beach way back when.
Oh, my goodness, that's really easy. The most favorite thing was dancing at the pavilion, and at night the wind would blow through the pavilion and blow your hair, and you were dancing the night away.
Sounds pretty amazing to me. Guys?
I think
Really cool.
It is cool. And we were just talking, you know, Jack Thompson, it's amazing. He had the foresight to take those pictures because I think he knew what Myrtle Beach would become. And that's really the only historical record that we have are all those pictures, at least the most elaborate of those.
So thank goodness he did, huh?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Tomorrow night's event is happening from 5:30 to 8:30, by the way.
Yeah, and some of the proceeds will benefit the Long Bay Symphony.
Myrtle Beach turned 75 years old this year, so there's a big celebration tomorrow night, and everyone's invited. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center with details on Goodbye to 75. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, and we're tooling around a convertible on Ocean Boulevard now, aren't we?
Yeah, and tomorrow night we'll have a lot of cars here for the people who are into vintage cars. We'll probably have about 10 cars here sitting on Ocean Boulevard, cruising the boulevard.
Very nice. Just another addition to totally going back in time.
Right, and if you've ever cruised the boulevard, you know, that's what you did back in those days in the 50s and 60s. Of course, they still do it today, but it was a little different back then.
Sure, yeah, so that'll be neat. You can see the cars here. You guys will have, you've already got the Bowery that's going up.
Right.
You'll have Sloppy Joe's. You'll have a lot of the
Peaches Corner.
establishments right here. People can go in, and it's really just like you're walking back in time.
That's right. Well, right now, let's take a trip down the boulevard.
All right, you got it. Although, how old is your car? I don't think
Well,
this is...
mine's 17 years old, so I'm not quite in that era, but, you know, we'll be here anyway.
Okay, all right, well, hey, here we go. So where else can you cruise around on Ocean Boulevard? Inside the convention center. Be here tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome.
See ya.
Guys, cruise.
Have fun, be safe. That's a sweet ride, Amanda. Tomorrow night's events from 5:30 to 8:30. Some of the proceeds will benefit the Long Bay Symphony.